Energetic, spiritual, emotional work is work. It is sacred work. It is valuable work. What you have been doing matters. Thank you. The universe is proud of you. God is proud of you. Source is proud of you. Your angels and guides are proud of you. And they want to talk to you. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Michaela, and this is a new thing I'm doing on my channel. I haven't been typically doing tarot readings, oracle card readings, but they have been a tool that have immensely helped me to stay in alignment on my path. And so I thought I would start doing readings for myself first and foremost, but also do them while I'm on camera, because if you're here on my channel, it's likely because we're soul family and we're navigating very similar cycles and lessons in this lifetime. So typically when I share what I'm going through, when I share what I'm learning, and when I deliver the messages that I'm getting through my divine guidance, they can resonate and land with you in a very deep way, sometimes almost down to very, very specific details. So know that this is a general reading. This is a reading that I am using for my own personal growth, my own personal healing process, and there could be messages that land with you, but always take what resonates and leave the rest. This reading is timeless, so whenever you are here, it is divine timing for you to see this message, for you to hear this message at this time. And I invite you to come in with an open heart and an open mind. Always use these types of readings from my channel and from any channel on YouTube as confirmation for what you already know to be true within you. If something doesn't feel quite right, don't try to force it to fit. Just be curious about why you were led here, and yeah, let's get started. So I invite you just to take a minute to open your heart, open your mind, allow yourself to set the intention to receive only what is in your best and highest good and the best and highest good of all at this time, to help you connect with your highest alignment, your highest truth, and to move forward on your path with ease and grace, and to receive the abundance, fulfillment, the love, and the deep healing that is available to you. So I now call on the divine guidance that is wanting to come through right now, of the highest, purest light, the highest, purest good, aligned with unconditional love and the law of one. I call on this guidance now to come through and deliver a message that those who are tuning in need to hear most right now, and that I need to hear most right now. And I already knew today when I felt called to light this candle my friend got me. For those of you who might not be able to see, it is actually the sun card. And I love this candle. There's little crystals in it too. But I feel the sun is coming out. The sun is coming out. And there is a final cycle that many of us are going through right now. A little final lesson, a final clearing. And if we're not careful, we might view this time as us backtracking or having done something wrong. You might find yourself in certain patterns and habits and, ways of thinking and feeling that feel very old. They feel like they should be left behind already. But what I'm feeling is that there is a final clearing happening right now, and you already know how to navigate this. And I feel like the message that is coming through is you are already doing it. You're already clearing this. You're already moving through this time. And the guidance that is going to come through today is going to help you to do that with more ease and more clarity and understanding what is actually going on emotionally, spiritually, and just to hear what the divine, what your angels and guides are wanting to communicate to you about this time right now. So I'm going to be using this angel numbers book to find the angel number that is going to be showing up for us most right now. And I'm also going to be using the Healing Waters Oracle, as well as the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. So I'm just going to shuffle the decks, take a breath. And I'm going to ask the question, what are the energies that are present right now? For me, for the collective watching, what are the energies that are present at this time? A lot of similar cards coming out to my first official reading I ever did on my channel. So that's interesting for those of you who are back for round 2 from that reading. Welcome back. This is going to be a follow-up, I think, to that message. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm feeling a sense of completion on what energies are present at this time. So, the cards that came through are the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yay! So when I see this Three of Wands, this is you looking back on all of your hard work and finally seeing yourself clearly. Finally recognizing how hard you have been working over the past few years. If you're here, it's likely that your path over these past few years has been a path of energetically, emotionally, and spiritually cleansing your mind, your body, and your soul to make room for the divine creator within you to start taking charge in your life. You might not have really consciously known that you've been on this path this whole time. And it might have felt like, when I see this Five of Pentacles energy, it's in reverse now. You've done the work to break out of this scarcity mindset and this lack within you. But I think the thing that has made this the most challenging for you has been this feeling that you don't really tangibly know what you've been up to. Like, you don't really know what exactly you've been doing. Your soul has known. And there might have been moments where you have an aha and you realize, oh, okay, I'm in alignment. I'm on my path. But your mind has not fully quite understood why you've been so exhausted the past few years, why no project that you've started or anything that you've tried to create has really worked out for you. You've tried so hard and you've seen people around you who you know aren't really living in alignment, but they're accomplishing things, they're manifesting things, they're creating things, and you might have been comparing yourself a little bit and feeling like the universe or God or source forgot about you, that you've been left out in the cold. And this energy, it's like, this is a distorted energy. This isn't the truth of what has actually been going on, but your mind has made you feel like you've been left out in the cold here. And this is what has changed. I want to say over the past couple of weeks, especially, you've really been starting to see yourself more clearly and clear this distortion to bring this into the reverse, which is just the ending of that cycle of seeing lack in your life, of seeing all that you haven't accomplished. You're starting to see yourself more clearly. You're starting to see your accomplishments more clearly. And you're starting to understand that your role here on this planet, your soul mission is so beautiful. And I want to say thank you for trusting. I know there might have been times where you wanted to give it all up, or maybe you did for a moment, but then you were brought back on this path. And I just want to say thank you for being on this path. Thank you for trusting in this invisible energy, because the sun is coming out, and that is you consciously seeing the fruits of all of this labor that has been very unconscious, very hidden. When I see the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, I see that you're getting clarity of mind now. Your mind is no longer distorting things and making you see things in a way that is very surface level. Maybe there have been people in your life who have really not understood what your path is, and maybe have judged you or compared you. For some of you, comparing you to your siblings, comparing you to the way that, I'm feeling like a parent energy coming through of like maybe your parents have been judgmental of you, thinking that you should be doing more with your life, comparing their life to where you're at the age that you're at, or maybe there's somebody that has been judging you. Maybe it's your own voice in your head. Either way, it has created a voice in your head that has been maybe a little bit focused on what you haven't done. But the energy that is present right now is clarity of mind, you seeing yourself, and those distortions, those thoughts that are not rooted in truth being cleared away. And when I see the Knight of Pentacles, this is slowly and steadily moving towards a tangible physical creation. You've been doing this, but the Knight of Pentacles can also represent kind of a perfectionistic energy, because it's like very slow to create something, maybe afraid of making mistakes, afraid of doing it wrong. And I feel like that energy of perfectionism is what has been kind of holding you back from this breakthrough coming through. I feel like you may have been experiencing a resurgence of old habits, old thoughts, old addictions or patterns coming back up recently. And it may have made you feel like, oh my God, I'm here again. I thought I cleared this. The message that is coming through is that you are 99% cleared of those old patterns. That is your old life. That is the old version of you. You're blossoming into this new version of you. But in order to get there, your mind might think, I have to 100% clear this. I have to be perfect. And that is illusion. You don't have to be perfect. What if you were to radically accept these energies that are resurging in you and know without a doubt that you're moving forward on your path anyways? These are just old energies. Let go of perfectionism. And trust me, this is a message for me too. Something that has been coming up for me lately in meditation is just really seeing how hardwired my mind has been to want me to be perfect with everything, to want me to have a clear mind, to want me to feel at peace. That attachment to feeling at peace, to having this perfect, calm, high vibrational state is like the very thing keeping me from allowing that in. And so what if you put all of your focus right now into seeing your accomplishments, into seeing how far you've come, into seeing how different you are spiritually, energetically, emotionally than you were a year ago. Because that is work that we've been doing that is so undervalued in the 3D, in this physical world right now. It's been highly undervalued because it's not tangible, it's not seen. But you have the power because you do see it. You are highly intuitive, you are highly psychic, and you know how much you've been through over the past few years. You know that all of those projects that you tried to create, and when you experienced failure and you hit up against those walls, you know the pain that you went through, the self-doubt that came over you. You know how hard it was to battle the thoughts in your mind telling you that you should just live a normal life, be like everybody else. You know how much strength and courage it took you to remain on the path that you're on right now. And I really want to thank you for staying on this path, because collectively we've been in this together. And because of that, we've created a wave of power pushing us, holding each other collectively in this energy, helping us to stay aligned with it, to stay on our paths, even when we've experienced doubt. The way that I'm seeing it right now is that maybe like when one of us was having a moment of doubt where we were mid-mental breakdown, questioning everything, thinking we're crazy and we're losing it because we're picking up on all of these really intense energies and we're exhausted all the time. When one of us was in that place, maybe there was another one of us in this web of interconnection that we have as soul family. Maybe there was another one of us who was in our power in that moment, who was anchoring in that frequency of trust. And because we're all connected, so deeply connected, we've helped to keep each other afloat. So we've been in this together, and it's time for us to look at our accomplishment and see that we are here. We're standing at the golden gates right now into this new timeline, into this new energy. And I'm hearing the word expedite. If we want to expedite this energy, all we have to do is feel incredibly proud of ourselves. Energetic, spiritual, emotional work is work. It is sacred work. It is valuable work. What you have been doing matters. Thank you. The universe is proud of you. God is proud of you. Source is proud of you. Your angels and guides are proud of you. And they want to talk to you. And I know communicating with Source, communicating with your guides can feel tricky. Especially when you have a perfectionistic energy, you might think, oh, it's supposed to show up in a certain way, and I need to have a completely calm and clear energy, and my vibration needs to be high, and I need to check off all of these boxes. You are capable of communicating with your guides and with your angels and with the universe right here, right now. There's nothing you need to change. It's okay to have a busy mind sometimes. It's okay to have thoughts that you're not doing it right. Let the clarity come in and remember that those thoughts are illusion. And your team of spirit guides and angels and support system on the other side, they are rooting for you, and they will try to communicate with you as long as you are open. So ask for that support. I feel like I want to take a break from reading the tarot really quick just to get your angel number that will confirm this message, but also when your guides are wanting to communicate to you, what number should we be looking out for at this time? Okay. 644. Your angels are expanding your heart chakra so that you can experience a deeper love and connection with them and with the guides and ancestors who are there for you. 644. So this is a heart healing going on, because maybe you have been judging yourself for where you've been at on your journey, and you've been working on self-love tirelessly. But the perfectionist part of you is maybe a little bit convinced that if you fully love yourself when you're not 100% where you want to be, that you're not going to be able to move forward. If you fully love yourself right now with this resurgence of old patterns, thoughts, feelings, and habits, then maybe you won't ever be able to free yourself from it. But that is illusion, and that is the clarity of mind that is coming through right now. Loving yourself fully means loving yourself when you are not perfect, because that is unconditional love. Unconditional love is giving yourself that medicine of love, compassion, understanding, being there for yourself, even when you are not meeting the expectations of your mind or your inner perfectionist. Soothe your inner perfectionist, hold yourself, understand that part of you is there because it has tried its best to protect you and help you fit in the world, but you are a leader. You were not meant to fit in the world, and that's why your path has been different. That's why you felt like you've been left out in the cold. It's taken you a little bit longer, but your time is here. As soon as your inner perfectionist feels that love from you, that understanding that they were just trying to help you survive, that you really see that part of you in its light side instead of the shadow aspect of keeping you stuck and keeping you in this hypervigilant energy of needing to be perfect all the time. As soon as you see that part of you so clearly, shine the sun on it, bring it to the conscious mind, and hold that, but also let that part of you know that it's safe for you to let it go. It's safe for you to be free. I'm seeing like this child who is rigid and like teeth clenched, trying to be perfect, trying to meet everyone's needs, trying to receive love, getting love from you in your imperfect state with all of these old energies coming back up again, getting that love from you and relaxing. Maybe your jaw is clenched right now or your tongue is on the roof of your mouth. Let it relax. Bring your hand to your heart right now and speak to your inner perfectionist and say, I see you. I understand. I understand why you've been running the show for so long, but I am here now. I remember who I am. You are God, you are source, you are the creator. You have infinite access to unconditional love within you, and you don't need to be perfect to get it from somebody else. You can give that to yourself right now. And as you do, you will set yourself free. You will feel ambitious, running messily towards your goals. And it's okay to be messy. That is part of refining your craft, refining your purpose. You're going to be charging full steam ahead, almost like whenever I see the Knight of Swords, I feel like this like wild teenage energy where it's like, I can't mess up. I'm, untouchable. I can do whatever I want. And actually being safe to be in this energy right now. It is safe for you to charge full steam ahead because there is a gift coming to you. There is a gift coming to you as you step more fully into this energy of just trusting where you're led, running towards what you want to experience, running towards what you want to create. I'm hearing you could not possibly predict what is unfolding for you right now. It is so much better than you could conceive in your mind. You couldn't even craft this in your wildest dreams because we often kind of like look around to what already exists to determine what it is that we want. And we can dream something close to what we want. I mean, not even close. Like what I feel, something is coming that is like going to blow your mind. And it is deep, deep emotional fulfillment. That's what I know. I don't know tangibly. I feel like there's something a little mysterious about this card. It's like, it's a gift from the universe. And as you see how far you've come, you're going to be stepping into this level of feeling worthy of opening your hands and receiving it. And it's going to bring deep emotional fulfillment. So I want to ask, can we get some specifics on this Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy? What is coming in with the sun? What is coming in with the sun? What is rising in our life right now, in our lives, in our interconnected lives? What is rising for us right now with the sun? Can we get some clarity on the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? Deep sea diving. Is it focused? Way of the mystic, learn through experiencing depths. You have so much magic within you. There is a deep feeling of peace and emotional connection that was masked by trauma and pain in your life. But this gift that is coming in is you really diving deep into your own emotional depths, your own emotional waters, your own magic. And I'm just feeling this overwhelming feeling of inner peace. Maybe you've been on a journey for a while like me, where you've really tried to meditate and connect to this space of infinite unconditional love within you, to connect with the divine within you. And maybe you've touched it for a moment like me. Maybe you haven't touched it yet, and that's okay. But you know that deep within you, there is a well of love. You're so loving. You're so giving. There is a well of peace. There is a well of emotional knowledge, I'm hearing, emotional wisdom. And I feel like letting go of this perfectionism is opening this portal within you to dive deeper and feel the most connected to yourself you've ever been. And I'm not just talking about like the most connected to this human version of yourself, Michaela, or you, whoever is watching. It's being connected to yourself at a soul level. I think there's a remembrance that is coming through. You're gonna really be able to remember who you are and to remember what it feels like to be at peace, to feel completely safe, to feel the divine in everything, to trust, to surrender, to create with curiosity and flow and amazement. All I can say is that you're diving into a level of connection with yourself that you've never fully experienced before. And it's what your soul has been craving for your entire life. Maybe you experienced it a little bit as a child, and you've kind of spent your whole life trying to get back there. And it's felt like this vague, unknown feeling. Is it even real? Can I even experience that level of safety? Can I even experience that level of peace and connection? Yes. That's what's coming. Womb healing could be significant. Taking baths right now could be helpful. I know I've been taking Epsom salt baths for energetic clearing, and to be honest, I don't actually really feel that safe in the bath. Like, I have this like anxiety that comes up. I get like antsy and I feel anxious, and I feel that it has something to do with, womb trauma, potentially trauma from past lives to do with water. But yeah, I feel like taking baths or being in water in whatever way you can, maybe it's just a shower, but turning it into like a cleansing ritual is going to be really helpful right now. And something, I think I brought that up for a reason, because something that I've been really working on is simply allowing these feelings of discomfort to be there. acknowledging them, witnessing them, but allowing them to be present. I think the number one trap that my mind gets into and that our minds can get into so often is whenever we experience something uncomfortable, feeling like we have to get rid of it, feeling like it's our job to find the root of the problem and get back to peace, get back to happiness. But that is a certain way to keep that uncomfortable emotion, uncomfortable energy within you, because when you resist it, it persists. Everyone says that, but it's true. When you resist the anxiety, the habits, the negative thought patterns that are showing up, you give them so much more power. And I'm not saying you should buy into those things and expand on them and attach to them. But there's a third option here, which is observation and allowing yourself to tolerate the experience of pain, anxiety, fear, while being rooted in your greater knowing that it is temporary, that you are safe, that you are loved, and that it is an old energy. It's just trying to move through you. I say this all the time, but we have lived our lives as sensitive beings in a world where there is so much pain, so much suffering, and we've absorbed a lot that we didn't know how to process. We didn't know how to move through us. So it's okay to have these waves of pain or sadness or old coping mechanisms come back in. The answer is deeply accepting yourself, becoming aware of that perfectionist within you, and using the mantra, I love myself and accept myself no matter what is coming up. I observe, I witness. I observe, I witness with love. I'll make that a little clearer. I love and accept myself no matter what is coming up. I observe and I witness myself with love. Try that out when you're meditating or when you are in the bath. And just allow yourself to be who you are. Allow yourself to experience what you're experiencing. It is okay. It is all divine. It is all sacred. Your soul knows what it's doing. You don't have to fix this with your mind. It is through that process that you are going to still the emotional waters within yourself. There's going to be stillness. Maybe you haven't experienced that. I know for me, I have not really been able to experience true stillness and peace within myself. There's been too much going on in my mind and in my body. But I know I'm getting there, and you are too. There's a stillness coming, and that is what's going to make it feel safe for you to dive into these deeper depths within yourself. And there's a gift there, that sparkly portal. There is a gift there waiting for you. On the bottom of the deck, we have let it rain, allowing what is, inevitability, trust. So I feel like this is us laying down, relaxing in the bathtub, in our beds, meditating. You can even imagine yourself floating in water if you don't want to do this in water, if that doesn't feel safe for you for whatever reason. Some of us have water trauma, okay? We've lived lives on planets that are entirely water. Mintakans, if you know, you know. Yeah, I just feel like this is what I mean when I say just surrender to what is showing up. Do not let your mind convince you that you need to change anything or fix anything. And from here, you will create the safety to dive into these new emotional depths and reach this level of emotional fulfillment that maybe you thought was just a figment of your imagination at this point. Maybe you thought it was lost forever, and that in this world, in this life, you would never get to experience it. But that is what's coming. The sun is coming out. And that is what is rising with the sun in your life. That is what is going to be consciously, fully experienced by you very, very soon. I'm so honored to be here on this journey with you guys. And thank you so much for tuning into my readings. Whoever you are, I would absolutely love to know who you are in the comments. I would love to know what you can relate to and how this landed with you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And if you want to go a little bit deeper with me in any capacity, I do have a whole online shop of guided hypnotherapy sessions and meditations that can assist with this deep emotional healing. If you feel called, they could be a supportive tool for you to help you more deeply on this journey. And either way, I'm so grateful for whatever way you do choose to support me, through your likes, your comments, through sharing this video with a friend in any capacity. I am so, so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.